Hi, I'm Pastor Tim LaHaye. I've been in the ministry of the gospel for 66 years of my life. I'm sending this message to you today because, frankly, I'm deeply concerned about America. Not just because the liberal secularists control the media, which they do, and public education and many of the governmental policies of our country. I'm concerned because Christians at this crucial time do not get out and vote. In fact, I believe the reason we're in some of the problems we're in is because Christians have not participated in past elections. And so I'd like to challenge you to recognize that we are the largest minority in the whole country. Gallup says that we represent 35 to 40% of the voting population. And if so, then we could change the future of America by just getting 10% more evangelicals out to vote. And that's what I'd like to do with this message, is challenge you to recognize that the opposition is not our friend. In fact, I don't think they're friends of America. What they want is to change America, much like Europe, and become a socialist state where they take from the haves and give to the have-nots and destroy the culture. Socialism has never worked anywhere in the world, and it will not work in America. But in the meantime, our country will go deeper and deeper into debt. One of my great concerns is what America is doing to Israel. We have people in charge of our government today that are trying to throw Israel under the bus, and they're the best ally we have. And God alone has promised that He will bless the nation that blesses Israel. That's why we have been blessed so much, because we have been better to the Jew and to Israel than any nation in the history of the world. And may I suggest, if we change that, as some in our leadership want to do, then we're going to incur the curse of God. I don't want that for America, and I don't think you do either. There are 4 things I'd like to ask you to do. First, pray for America as never before, that we might experience a moral and spiritual revival in our country, and then God will heal our land. Second, urge your pastor and other people of influence to register as many people as they can between now and Election Day so that we can get out the maximum number of participants. And third, I'd like to urge you to not only vote on Election Day, but help others who can't get to the polls to vote, and increase that number as much as you can. My 4th request is that you circulate this message to as many people as possible electronically. That's one of the joys that we have as private citizens. We can alert other people, and you can do that with your friends and neighbors and people at your church. And if your pastor is not participating, lovingly, thoughtfully urge him to do so and offer to help him. But I really believe that we can turn this country around. And the reason I say that is we did. Back in 1980, when Jerry Falwell called me and invited me to be one of 7 signers of the moral majority and help him move across the country, we had the worst president in the history of America. And it was thousands of ministers that participated in their churches to help us do this. And we can do that again. You can change the future of America by participating yourself and getting others to participate. There's another hero that I have besides Jerry Falwell from the past, and that was Dr. Francis Schaeffer. I dedicated one of my books to him as the philosopher prophet of the 20th century. I saw Dr. Schaeffer, when he was dying of cancer, stand before an audience in Washington, D.C., and bring that crowd of communicators, TV and radio and other evangelists, 4,000 strong. I saw him bring them to their feet in applause as he made this astonishing statement at the end of his message. He said, "He that will not use his freedom to preserve his freedom will lose his freedom, and neither his children or his grandchildren will rise up to call him blessed." Folks, I want to tell you, we're at the point where we need to use our freedom while we still have that freedom, or we're going to lose it, and we'll spoil the future for America. I think better things of you. God bless you, and God bless America.